What's going on, everybody? I'm Jabby Kuwait, joined by Char Kirk.
What's up?
We're watching Honest Trailers, Dungeons and Dragons. Thanks so much for joining us. If you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications. Vote this up. Let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. Why are you subscribing and upvoting? Subscribe to Screen Junkies. There is a link in the description below. Here we go.
In a world of high fantasy, low comedy, and special effects wankery, a big studio adaptation of a beloved nerd franchise will turn out not awful,
Yeah.
kinda fun,
Yeah.
actually funny. Okay, lock the doors. Nobody leaves this room until we figure out how this happened. Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Among Thieves.
Yeah.
Memory hole Dungeons and Dragons 2000. And if you remember the cartoon, your kids are waiting for you to pick them up from school. Now, strap in for a film that takes a wild new approach. What if a Marvel movie were as charming as it thinks it is, with cool magic, good jokes,
We approved your pardon!
and action with some thought put into it? So what if they drop a magic skybeam at the end? It's been a while since we had a good skybeam. I missed you, old friend.
Okay, so I wasn't the only one that thought Marvel. When I talked to Brian George about when he makes the pitch meetings, he said he does a little bit of research just to kind of get a vibe as to what people are out there are feeling. And I'm guessing Screen Junkies must kind of do the same thing. I guess the notion of being compared to Marvel is in the zeitgeist, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it's hard not to make that comparison, I think, because, Marvel was a property that, was known for comics, but it wasn't like super popular. And then they turned it into this whole other thing with jokes and comedy and action and all that. And I feel like they're kind of trying to do the same with a different IP.
When you need a bar to not suck, there's only one Hollywood Chris you should call. He's got the charm, the sex appeal, the magic voice.
Is that really him?
What?
No way.
And the track record of abandoning mixed-race daughters.
Oh my God.
Pine's got the range, baby. Show me just one thing
I
that Chris
forgot
Pratt's better at. Except making money. Pine's Edgin will team up with Michelle Rodriguez as, wait, get this, a tough lady. She's a barbarian with a heart of gold and a tiny man fetish. They'll join Simon, a whiz with no riz.
I courted you. You said I made you feel sad.
Yeah.
Doric the Druid, the only one without any character development because she's too busy getting done.
That's true.
And the Paladin Xenx, who is clearly an NPC that the DM dropped in to get those idiots unstuck and back on the main quest line.
You're much better at fighting and strategy, pretty much everything.
Together, they'll face off against Hugh Grant, who's now just a good bloke who plays villains, instead of back in the 90s when it was the opposite.
Why did they bring that up? That was 20 years ago.
know.
It even said 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Why bring up someone's mistake from 20 years ago? That's just...
It might even be longer. I don't know. Yeah.
But I just don't see the need to bring that up. At a certain point, there should be a statute of limitations on these kinds of things so that, you just can't talk about it anymore. Leave it, let it...
Hello, do you not know the culture that we're in right now? It's the culture of let's dig up everything in the past.
I guess.
And bring it to light again.
He hasn't touched a hooker since. Let it go.
And the Red Wizard Sophia, who's just here to glower until the big bad rolls in for the sequel.
Take solace in knowing that your work here is nearly complete.
Please let Jeremy Irons play this guy in the sequel. He deserves another crack at this.
I actually low-key thought it might have been him.
I could use every ounce of your rage.
Films where the heroes are even momentarily in actual peril will strap in for an adventure they're massively over-leveled for. Featuring a team with so much plot armor, their fiercest foe spawns in with diabetes. Where even the one weapon in the entire fantasy universe that can actually hurt someone
It's a Red Wizard's blade. There's nothing I can do.
doesn't. And the only way they can be defeated is by constantly forgetting magic exists in their extremely magical world.
She's caught in the time stop!
You'd have thought that you'd have learned that the last time she trapped you.
See, this is why you always need to bring a paladin, but they just let theirs walk away. So if you want to take the game that's quietly been influencing all pop culture in the background for decades and do it justice on the big screen, why not pick the team that already turned a nerdy game night into a hilarious action comedy?
Guys, make sure you get a piece of this cheese. It's just...
Wait, don't tell me you haven't seen Game Night. What? Oh, you have to see it. In fact, you should pause this video and go watch it right now.
There's no pausing.
Don't worry, we'll wait.
1, 2, 3. No. Blood!
Did you finish it yet? Jesse Plemons, the dog? So good, right? Where was I? Oh yeah, Dungeons and Dragons. It's good. I bet Paramount is stoked. Oh, well I bet E1 and Hasbro are celebrating. Okay, someone needs to explain to me how success works in this industry.
Right.
Starring 369 by Chris Pine. Death by Snoo Snoo.
Death by
Does that even have anything to do with Michelle Rodriguez?
Do you understand the origin of that joke?
It's the Futurama joke.
It's the Futurama joke. And so
Yeah.
it's from giant women. And they...
Oh, I see. I
Yeah.
see. So, okay, got it.
Yeah, and they crush regular sized guys by doing the duty with them, doing the thing, the sideways polka with them. And yeah,
Naked pretzel dance.
the naked with them, and because they're so big, the guys can't take it.
Death by Snoo Snoo. What an honorable way to go.
But like, it's the connection is clearly there. I mean, with having this obsession with shorter guys, that's cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was a nice appearance from Bradley Cooper, by the way. I really liked him.
Yeah.
If he's lawful good, why did he steal the movie? The Justice Society. And more.
Society.
Oh, the Hugh Grant thief. Wizards of Shaverly Place. Every franchise needs a Thanos. Gone Girl. Mini Cooper.
Mini
AI
Cooper, that's
Art.
cute.
And Bad Dragon. Google it while you're at work. Party of 5.
Bad dragon. Oh.
Hi, are you a movie wife? Does your husband insist on staring at you smiling under white sheets? Run for your life.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That is such a trope. Like every time in a movie that they have those flashback scenes of it's like, oh, the romance. I love you. We're under the sheets. Look at the beautiful morning light coming through. You're dead, lady. If you're not dead now, you will be.
I don't understand that. No one has ever done that in real life. Like nobody.
No.
Not even you. Like nobody. No one has ever done
It's
that.
so uncomfortable under the covers. Like it's hot. You got stale air and farts in there. Like, why?
The only thing I've done under the cover is pushed her away. It's like, you're too hot. too much just radiating too much heat. Go away. 69 degrees in here. How is it possible that I'm sweating? But anyway, that was fun.
That was that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was really fun, and the movie was fun as well. Like it was just like a riotous, fun romp in a fantasy world, which I absolutely enjoyed.
Yeah. So here's the thing: they were pointing out some flaws and contrivances with the film, it's like when I watched it, I still had lots of fun. And hearing these things, it doesn't detract from my feeling about the movie at all. Like it was still so much fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So-
And I mean, yeah, I guess there was a lot of plot armor around the characters, but you just kind of expect that when you watch a movie like that. You can't kill the main characters, at least not yet. Because you called it out when we were watching it too. You're like, oh, he's gonna have to use that tablet to like bring her back to life.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh yeah, that totally makes sense.
They made fun of the fact that Michelle Rodriguez is playing a tough lady, but I'm like, how many times have we seen Will Smith play Will Smith?
Yeah.
It's
I'm not mad at people
that's-
being typecast.
That's her lane.
Yeah.
Like that's where she's happy.
She excels there.
I literally just saw a Terran Tactical or whatever the Instagram account. I saw her on there because she was training like gun stuff, or her friend was anyway. She was just kind of hanging out.
If you guys are in LA and you want to go train where the
celebrities train.
celebrities train,
Yeah.
Terran Tactical is the place.
She strikes me as a real life tough lady.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know if she is, but she certainly has that sort of vibe to her, and then it translates well into film. And I like that. I like watching her be tough, and I don't want to watch her be a damsel in distress ever or anything else, or a courtroom lady. I just want to see her be a bad bitch in every movie she shows up in, and it's not boring.
Yeah, I
No.
mean, there are some actors who are like actor-y actors, like the Daniel Day-Lewises, the whoever else that's kind of in that lane of being extremely versatile, and they built their career on that.
Yeah.
That's not Michelle Rodriguez, and that's fine.
I mean, if she wants to branch out and do other things, and that's up to her. But I'm happy with what she's doing thus far. She also is like good at playing the military person, right? She was in Avatar. Anyways, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I'm Jabby Koi. This is
ACHARA Cook.
Peace out.